Back at T-Mobile Park, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Out to short. Zamora zips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kjerstad under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Enrique Bradfield Jr. up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Doug Kidd preparing to come on if needed. Burkeen getting loose. Hit hard, that gets through. And that extends the inning. Well, he waited until the 7th, but Dominique Villafuerte will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason.
Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for Boston, Heston Kjerstad. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. And the batter now, Jim Woodson. Out there to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now for Seattle, Rob Young. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Geronimo Valley getting loose out there. And a curve misses outside.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job.
So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Tommy Burkeen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Pitch out, but no action.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Adam to chase one above the zone there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ball 1, no. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one is lifted in the air. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fall off foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Line to right, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And downstairs.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Damn! Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it 3-2. Back in Seattle, we go to the 9th. And the batter now, Cedane Rafaela. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. A wind in the pitch. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one missed. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. He's in there.
He's safe.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Gets it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Now the third baseman. That one off the mark. 1-0. 1-run game here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Robert headed for the plate. Throws to second. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Fouled off left side. And a pitch. The other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 4-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Geronimo Valley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Number 8 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Out to short. On to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the third baseman, Jacob Wilson.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. And now it's going to be Enrique Bradfield Jr. 1 for 3. Base hit into the outfield. Around third. He'll score easily. And now they trail by 1.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Alcantara in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And the righty deals. And fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Rob Young. Swung on, belted. That's back. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first. A big 2-out hit and the game is tied. On the mound now, Gilberto Gonzalez. 32nd appearance. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. And we are tied 4-4. And welcome back. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Hoyt Ulrich.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And the pitch. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one lifted to left. Davis has this one sized up. Makes the grab. Then there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Kerstead up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Oh, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
He's got it. There's 2 away. At the plate, Freddie Zamora. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Woody Lund. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
On the ground to third. He gets to it with a slide. To first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. Andy Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Line drive. He hauls it in. 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Davis swings through it for strike
Well,
one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That missed by a lot. Gonna count 1-2. And another ball. With the winning run standing at second here in the second game of the series. That one misses, and it counts full. The winning run on second base goes down looking. 11th inning set to get underway, and now the DH, Jim Woodson, just missed. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that's outside. 3 balls, no strikes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit.
And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Robert in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. So they scratch it. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the second baseman, number 8. Gonzalez back to work. This one in the air center field. Kerstad going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags at second. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Hard hit left side. And they're down to their last out. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Trying to deliver as the hero. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. The tying run is 90 feet away. Up and in. And that is ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox even this series up at a game apiece.
Soy latino.